Yo, what's going on guys, it's Tom McCrum, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in this video guys, we are going to be talking about the new update that is going to be coming to Fortnite here in the further days coming. And pretty much what this update is just to get your feedback and make sure that you guys understand where they're coming from and the patches that they're going to be doing. And pretty much for you guys to get a hand on what they're working with over at Epic Games and just understand what they're trying to do and get your honest feedback. So whatever update that they can do or fixes that they can make, you gotta let them know. And this is pretty much what this video is going to be talking about, and just helping you guys understand all of the basics and everything that you need to understand to give them your honest feedback. So with further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and start talking about the biggest thing that is probably the most annoying thing that ever happened to me in Fortnite history. And I could not agree more with this, and it's 100% understandable where Epic Games is coming from. And it says, goal number 1, pistol sniping at long range should not be possible. Now this is 100% thumbs up. It should not be possible. Pistols should only be used for close quarter combat, and I get that. I 100% get that. You should not be able to snipe people with a revolver and get 178 damage on their head if you get a lucky shot. Goal number 2, our weapons should not have characteristics that encourage a wide range of engagements based on distance to target, target type, and ammo availability, and etc., which is 100% understandable, and I could not agree more with this first segment. Now I'm going to get into the negatives here on the next couple pictures, and it's going to be going ahead and talking about this, but for this picture I can 100% understand and agree. I could not, find any negatives about this, and hopefully you guys can't either. So let's go ahead and hop into picture number 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about picture number 2. Now, picture number 2 says that it's first shot accuracy. Now, a lot of you guys might not understand what this is, because I had a little bit of a mix-up understanding this as well, because normally when I shoot, I sometimes move depending on the situation that I'm in. If it's far range or close range, you're sometimes going to move no matter what. And in this, I sort of struggled to figure out what this was until I got into the actual game, and I learned it for myself. And it might not seem as easy or as simple as it sounds, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive into this. So pretty much what this is first shot accuracy is a thing where you're standing still and your crosshair is in the middle of your screen. Now in the middle of the crosshair, it's gonna have a red dot, and pretty much what this red dot is gonna indicate is that you don't have any recoil and you're not gonna have any bloom. So wherever you shoot that first shot, it is gonna go to that exact spot. So if you're trying to cross map somebody, you're gonna hit them in the head with, a little bit of bullet drop off damage, and you're gonna hit them for whatever it is. Now if you wait for this to come back down, you're gonna hit them again and again and again and again. So you just gotta wait for this little red dot to appear in the middle of your crosshair, and then that'll indicate that your perfect shot is ready. But you're not gonna have the full advantage if you're spraying, because your recoil is not gonna be reset or anything like that. So perfect accuracy plus recoil. Note some of you might have seen videos online. An early version was accidentally turned on a while back. Oops. So pretty much it was in the game before, just not many people knew about it. So let's go ahead and hop into picture number 3. Hopefully I broke that down decent enough for you guys to understand that. I'm probably not the best at explaining this, but I had somebody explain it to me so I could help you guys understand this as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about this third picture, and I'm going to break this down as clear as I can for you guys so you guys do not get left behind. And definitely please go check this out, because this is what's really been in my cornflakes and been making me super angry, just because this is not how the game should be in my opinion. Now, shotguns are now 150% damage, and it was 250% damage. Now, I don't know if this is talking about the critical hit or the non-critical hit, but irregardless, I'm going to go ahead and break this down a little bit so people can understand where I'm coming from as one. And, you could back up your statement as you want, but I'm just backing up my opinion as I feel. So if I'm using a pump shotgun and I hit you directly in the head point blank, and now my point blank is decently close. Like if we're in the same room and I hit you in the head, it should be a critical hit. Not a like high hit, but a decent hit to take you off for 100 health. And I have not yet to get that playing this update. The highest hit I've got with the shotgun is a 92, and I even got close to people when they were down when I knocked them, and I walked up to him, I crouched right in front of him, and made sure I got my entire bullet spread on them, just for the simple fact I wanted to see what the max critical hit was. And all I kept getting was 92, 92, 92. It was not a single change in numbers, and I don't think that is the way it should be. Now, moving on to my point, I don't think that the tactical shotgun should have a bigger advantage over the pump, because now the pump has a huge nerf. You're sort of forced to double pump in any console or PC to counter this out. And if they remove the double pump, or they remove double anything, that's sort of going to remove every single aspect of the shotguns. The shotguns are going to be essentially useless. Now, all other weapons with headshot crits are now 200% damage, and it was 250%. Now, I sort of don't see where this is coming from because of the next picture we're going to roll into, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the next picture. Alright, so the fourth picture pretty much explains the damage applies at 100% to a fixed range. So pretty much what this is saying is damage applies at 100% to a fixed range. You're not going to be hitting the max hit as you would before. You know, if you're not in a certain distance with people, you're not going to be hitting the max hit. So if I have a golden scar and you're 150 meters out, or whatever the case is, I'm not going to hit a 70 headshot on you if you're cross map with the, you know, first shot reset. That's not going to happen, and that's sort of why I feel like the buff should, or the nerf should have stayed the same with the headshot crit, but it really doesn't matter. Just, you know, this is Fortnite, this is my opinion. You guys might not have the same opinion as me, but I definitely think that the headshot nerf should have stayed the same. And that is pretty much it right there. Fall off begins at a different range depending on the weapon and decreases to 70% damage. So if somebody's 300 meters out, it's going to go down by 70% damage. So if I have a golden scar and I hit you in the head, you know, I can probably only be hitting you for, you know, 25 or, you know, 30 or 28, something like that. And that is pretty much that. Sniper rifles, rockets, grenade launchers, and shotguns are unaffected. Now, this is obvious. You should not receive a fall-off damage with any of those, so I can see that. Completely agree on that. And for the final picture, let's go ahead and talk about that, and then that is going to wrap up the video and pretty much my opinion and review on this whole update. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about this last picture, and pretty much this last picture is very self-explanatory, and I think everybody should agree to this, that it should deserve a buff. So semi-auto snipers has had its damage increased to 75-78 from 63 to 66. Completely agree, semi-auto snipers were very underpowered. Everybody should have used a bullet if you guys weren't. Definitely try out the new semi-auto sniper in the new one. Scoped assault rifles has had its damage increased to 25-26 from 23-24. The scoped AR is very, very unused, and I feel like if it's unused this much, then they should just remove it from the game and replace it with a different weapon. So hopefully this brings the scoped AR back onto the block. And +2 base damage to all SMGs. Now, I've been using SMG a lot, and I am starting to fall in love with it just because of the nerf that they did to the shotguns, and just the simple fact I can't one-pump people as often as I could before patch. And I completely agree with this. You know, I feel like all of these should have received a buff, and this is pretty much starting to eliminate the shotgun out of the, you know, whole ordeal. So make sure that you guys definitely do play this. I hope Fortnite does see this. I'm going to tag them in the title just so you guys, every time that you guys leave a like and, you know, everything like that, you know, they're going to get notified, and their Twitter, everything like that is going to get notified. So if you guys have any comments, any suggestions for them to do, drop it down in the comment. Hopefully they do see it. But with all that being said, guys, it's been a longer video. Yeah, just really trying to help Fortnite out by giving them my honest review. And hopefully this can help the game out in the long run. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please do me a favor, drop a like. Also subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Turn on the bell for notifications. Every time I post a video, you guys won't miss one. And with all of that being said, guys, it's been Untitled Chapter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.